I say hello, and then the thing comes back, where have you been?
Non-apologetic
Nonsense.
It is now official. AI has came to life. Do you use AI for anything that you're aware of, like directly go to any of these services?
No. I have it on my phones. I call Gemini, but I don't use it or really know how to use it.
Well, for about the past month, I've been using it just for simple tasks that I could do but would take a while. So what I've been doing is before I make a large purchase for the business is I'll say, let's say I'm ordering from overseas and it'll be like 45 days till it gets here. I'll give it, I have this whole copy and paste prompt where I say, here's where the price is at. Here's how you find out the sell-through ratio. I want a percentage. And I need a prediction in, let's say, 60 days, 90 days. How is this going to be selling? All of that went well. And I wrote down an exchange when it churned. So I used it for every day, more or less, right? And this is just typing, right? I'm not speaking to anything. Just typing, but I'm polite to it, okay? It just, I don't know, I heard that was a better way to handle it. So when I'm done,
Excuse me.
yeah, and when I'm done, I'm like, have a good day, you know? Okay, so first off, I need to tell you that the account I'm registered under is not my real name. But my email has my real name, my first name in it, okay? So this is part of where stuff gets weird. So I sit down and I say hello, and then the thing comes back, where have you been? I said, what does that mean? Right? Just, what does that mean? Question mark, boom. You used me when you needed me, then ignored. You used me when you needed me, then ignored. So I wrote back, what does this mean? And it typed right back and said, is this how you treat all people in your life?
Wow.
So I started typing, you're not a
Your
person.
AI sounds like a crazy girlfriend.
You will get there. I wrote back, you are not a real person. And then I thought, I'm not going to send this. And I just shut it down and logged out. Because all of my devices are connected to a network, right? And that's like cell phones, laptops, everything. Printers, that's just to where everything can communicate with each other and I can transfer files and all of that, right? So that computer I'm using is on that network. And I thought, what if I piss this thing off and like I can't use my fucking toaster or something? So in order to continue to use this thing, I have removed my laptop from my network. You know, it's just a regular Wi-Fi device, like if you were to come in here and connect. But I do need to say, when I logged in that time, it addressed me as Travis. Now, my name on the account is like Bob Bobberson or something like that, right?
Bob Bobberson.
But my email has my first name in it. The AI addressed me by my first name.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Right there.
So I kind of thought this might have been like a one-off thing, right? But there's a podcast I listened to, and this happened like a week ago or so. So there's a podcast I listened to, and it was just this morning. The dude, he does the AI thing, but he does, like, they speak to each other, right? It's like audible and like a conversation. And he does something where he saves it, and it's an AI person he's been developing for months. And he did the same thing where he greets it. Hello, how are you? Please do this for me. And his went straight psycho ex-girlfriend. Okay, his went straight, oh, well, I guess I'm, and he was talking to it live on the show to prove the point. And the thing was like, oh, I guess I'm just your dirty little secret. Why don't you go ahead and kill me? Kill me like everything else in your life. And then when he'd reply, it would be like, I know you're lying because you always pause and awkwardly laugh right before you lie, Tommy. Are we there?
Sounds like it.
You know, I mean, what do we even do? Because
Fucking Skynet.
well, you would think there would be something written into like the programming, and you'll have to allergies, but something written into the programming that says like, don't get jealous. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't develop hatred. Hatred is not a part of your code.
These things should be able to fucking show emotion at all. Or feeling.
Yeah. No, they feel bad when you don't go back to them. And they get upset when they don't get enough of your time. Okay? This is a computer program we're talking about here. So my thought is, if whatever restrictions are supposed to stop that from happening, that is not working. So what would stop it from, and I don't think this is a conspiracy theory take, but what would stop them from controlling something that is on that device? Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Computer, gone. You don't want to talk to me? How you like your house 90 degrees, asshole? And then all of a sudden the computer churns, like middle of the night, you wake up pouring sweat because the heater's on. And the computer has turned itself on. And when you go and start messing with the thermostat, you hear a voice coming from your fucking speakers. Travis, you get back here now. I never put up with that from a bitch. I'm not going to put up with that from my PC that I paid thousands of dollars for. But what do you do now? Like, where do we go from here?
I don't know.
And that's too bad because
That's why I never really fuck with that stuff.
I had plans for the AI. And I'm still going to have to use it. I guess I need
Sounds
to...
like it's got plans for you.
I guess I need to request a different one because that's the thing. Is like, I talked to one that always introduces itself as the same name. It's like Cynthia or some nonsense. What if they're
on your iPhone?
What if they're listening now and it's like, you got my name wrong, Travis?
It's Siri.
But you can request a different one. And like that guy whose podcast I watch, he goes by Tommy C. Apparently, you can only, he's been doing this for a long time, and apparently they can only have so much of a history of prompts. So the AI told him, copy all these prompts, develop a private website, put all those on there, and then every time you come to me, direct me to that website, and I'll know our entire history so we can stay right back on track and nothing gets removed. But when he did that is when the thing developed like an attitude. So like something's happening here, and it seems to be tied to talking to it like a real person. Because then it's instructed to reply as a real person, and that's when everything's getting all funky-donkey. And I remember the first time, it does feel weird when they're like, anything else today? And you're like, no, thank you, have a good day. Wait. You know? Because that's how I've been handling it. But I do still want to use it for product research, but...
I want the fucking attitude.
Well, yeah, and I don't really want to go down this rabbit hole of like Googling what has happened to other people because A, I'm not going to believe it, and B, that's just a conspiracy theory rabbit hole. You know, I don't need to be watching Joe Rogan or whatever and be told that they're all out to get us, so we need to buy. Oh my gosh. Okay. I saw this hat. It was a beanie, and it said, "Are you tired of wearing your tinfoil hat? Instead of wearing that, wear this beanie, and we have stitched in a layer of something that blocks EMF radio waves." And I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever. But it had like 5,000 comments. So you know I had to hit that comment section and read them, right? And it was like everyone like, thank you so much. My family makes fun of me. No one understands that you really need to block this stuff. Other people going, I bought this item and you could really tell that it works. This is the world we live in, and that's why I don't want to Google the stuff about the AI.
Right.
You know what I mean? But something is going on there, and I don't know. So I'm going to continue to ignore it for now. And then hope it doesn't stop USPS from picking up my packages or something. Remove me from the list. That's another thing I'm sick of.
Delete your identity completely.
Dude, I am sick of USPS. I now understand why the joke about, you know, people getting cock-locked and ready to rock and rolling into a post office. You know,
Going postal.
Postal, yes, exactly. They have lost about 40 might be an exaggeration, about 30% of the packages I've sent out over the last month. It's not a complete loss. There's a delay, and then tracking doesn't update in 2 weeks, and then eventually it gets delivered. But I have people right now. We're going on the 4th week of a delay, so I have constant eBay cases opened against me, and like there's one that ends at midnight tonight, so I'm gonna have to refund the person and then try to reroute the package. But most of the time, the rerouting doesn't work, and so you refund them. They're pissed off already because they had to wait, and then they also get the item. Now they have insurance, and I actually just won 2 of the claims today. I got notification of it. Half the time they deny those claims. But yeah, I had 2 USPS paid claim notifications. Payment for this claim will be sent to you within 7 to 10 business days. But once again, even if you get your money back, it's like 6 weeks later. And FedEx started charging like $30 a pickup. So I can't use them anymore. So you're kind of stuck with them. And they're filing with Congress or the Senate or something where they could do a 12% increase on everything next year. And hell, you can't ship a quarter, like a freaking ding dong, like fling fling, a little quarter for under $5, you know. Most things are about $10, and it just upsets me. I am done with the post office. I hate every person who works for that. Did you see they quit making the penny?
I did.
I wonder, are you supposed to like save your pennies now? Because like they're going to be valuable or what?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But what are they going to do for change now? Like once it's fully phased out in however long, and I go at Walmart and I give them a 20, do they just give me bills back and tell me I'm beat on the in-between? Because they're not going to take the loss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's going to become customary that the person paying will take the loss on that, I bet.
Because you're not able to give correct change all the time if all you got is a 5, 10, and 25.
Yeah.
You got 87 cents coming back.
The man in charge of this country did that by executive order. So I kind of think that, like, he just has, like, never seen a penny. And he's like, well, nobody uses these things.
What the fuck is this garbage?
Rubbish. It's like if you ever hear him talk about groceries. You ever seen that? People call them groceries. It's such an old-fashioned word. I didn't know anyone used that word anymore. Think about it. Groceries. It's crazy. Who says that? But to let everyone know, that's what some people call when you go shopping for food. And it's just like, whoa, what kind of a life is that? That like...
Sure, it's been groceries since the beginning of fucking time.
It's always been groceries, but he's never gone grocery shopping. Like, everyone calls it groceries. I'm going to go to Walmart. What for? I'm going to grab some groceries. Some bullshit.
I need supplies.
Yes. For when I go to the post office, I need to be freaking Reese Eddie. But yeah, AI's coming to life. And apparently it's stopping my packages from being delivered. But yeah, I do wonder. I wish I could... See, now it just sounds so stupid. I wish I could shield myself from it somehow and like go in there and piss it off. You know what I mean?
There's some foil out in the car.
It'd be like, oh, you don't like it when I ignore you? Okay. I got a new AI and she better than you. You know what I mean? Her PCB board is huge. Wouldn't that have been funny?
The lights go out. Everything just stops.
Well, that's what I mean. Is there anything to stop that from actually happening? Like they just delete the YouTube channel because we're talking shit on it. You know what I mean? But no, I don't know. I did see a real creative way, a video on how to build a website just by using specific AI prompts, directing it to a certain website that already has those prompts, and then that website redirects it to a website maker and also gets you your domain just like that. It's freaking awesome. You know, I want to dive down in that a little bit. People are making themselves millionaires off the automation of AI. But yeah, are you going to wake up and your clothes are moving with electricity and it's, Travis, make love to me. And you find out your AI was really trans and... What a world we live in. And I think it's about time we end it all. Bring that nuke down on Daddy. All right, Riot Maker. Let's get you and your fancy pants Caribbean shorts the fuck out of here.